Shut up and sit down.
What's going on, guys? So we are back for another video today, but before we start this video, I've had multiple questions about my riverbed or creek bed video and what the sound was. Well, you notice I'm at home now and that sound is still here. Just listen. If you hear that noise, that buzzing noise or whatever it is, I've had multiple people ask me about that noise in the creek bed. Now, this isn't necessarily for people that are in North Texas or in a lot of parts of the United States. Most of these questions have come from subscribers that are in other countries, such as the UK. This is what this noise is, and I'm gonna have little Max Robert here explain to you what exactly this is. Alright, so we have little Max Robert here, and Max Robert's going to tell us exactly what this is that you hear.
The sound you're listening to is a dog day cicada, and it's an insect.
Why don't you show him one, bud? This is actually a cicada. So this is a dead cicada. We did not kill it, died naturally. So if you notice, there's one. Hold that one right there, bud. We're gonna grab another one. We have two cicadas here, and they are both the same species of cicada. These are actually just annual cicadas that we have here in Texas. Now, the interesting part about a cicada is this. If you look here in Max's other hand, so you have the cicada, and you have the exoskeleton of a cicada. What happens is a female cicada actually cuts a groove into a branch in a tree, lays their eggs. Those eggs will turn into like a maggot, if you will, and that maggot will feed off of the oils and the saps coming out of the tree until it's large enough to actually morph into a cicada. So what'll happen is once it's laid, it'll spend very, very short amount of time in that tree, and then it'll make its way down towards the ground. This particular type of cicada, this one being an annual dog day cicada, this actually will live 2 to 5 years. 2 to 5 years underground. So once it falls from a worm stage into the dirt, turns into the nymph, it will spend 2 to 5 years underground. Then you know what happens to it, dude?
It dies.
It doesn't die, actually.
Doesn't?
So what happens is that it goes underground, turns into a bug that looks similar to this little guy right here, or this little guy right here. And what'll happen is after 2 to 5 years, it will emerge from under the ground. It will climb up onto a tree, a fence. Now we found one of these exoskeletons on a fence. We found one, where was the other one, dude?
One of them were on a fence. One was on our side of our house next to our pond.
That's right.
They were both next to our pond.
Yeah. So what'll happen is they come out of the ground, they climb up onto a fence, and they basically molt and remove their exoskeleton, which allows them to grow wings. They emerge in this right here. Now, here's the sad part about the cicada is that it's a beautiful sound. I like the way it sounds during the summer. It really lets you know that summer's kicked off in Texas. The problem is that 2 to 5 years underground, once they leave their exoskeleton, they're dead in 3 to 5 weeks, unfortunately. So all summer long, you find dead cicadas that look just like this everywhere. I mean, it took us, how long did it take us to find these, bud?
It took like
30 seconds?
30 seconds.
Yeah, it was like
and
30 seconds.
I found these yesterday, and I knocked them off the fence and wall.
There were multiple people asking about that sound and what that sound was in that creek bed. Well, that's what it is. And if you notice, like I said, that sound is right here in front of my house as well. It's just something that we deal with here in Texas. Bugs, and more bugs. So, yeah, if you guys want some of our bugs, then we'll happily send you all the mosquitoes and fire ants if you want those. Anyway, so on to today's video. What is going on, guys? So tonight, well, it looks like it's not tonight, but it's technically tonight. It's 7:04 p.m. Today is Madeline Olivia's birthday. So Madeline Olivia turned 17 today. So everybody wish Madeline a happy birthday in the comments below. But today we are gonna head over to one of the local pet stores. I know that they get their shipments of new fish in every Thursdays, and I was talking to the aquatics manager at the pet store, and she said she could order anything that I would want. And I'm just trying to figure out what exactly it is that I would want. So I'm going over to one of the local pet stores, and I am going to pick up the rest of the fish. So out of Bala Shark, albino cories, Serpe tetras, and one other person commented male and female guppies. So I need to pick up some more Cory catfish because I was informed during the last video that the Cory catfish are actually schooling catfish and they like to be in groups of 5 or more. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a few more of those. And then I think I need to do some research on the bala sharks because they look like schooling fish as well. I may need to pick up a few more of those. The Serpae tetras are definitely schooling fish and there are 4 of them, so I may pick up a couple more of those. As well as I'm gonna pick up one more fish, which is the guppies. So that's all I'm gonna get today, and then maybe if they have some cool plants, I may go ahead and get some plants and start, putting some plants in there. So I know you guys have been asking for a while about scaping the tank, and I think it's about time. So I'm gonna look at some plants as well. All right, guys, so we are gonna pick up 4 of these cobra guppies. We are also going to pick up 2 additional albino Cory catfish and 2 zebra loaches. So someone commented that the fish that I've been putting in here are whack and that I should do something better. So what do you guys think that I should do? Do you think that I should still continue to fill this tank with community fish that are peaceful? Or do you think I should stop at this point, relocate all of these fish, and turn this into an aggressive or predatory type tank? The problem with doing an aggressive tank like that, I can do a cichlid tank, or I can put a bunch of Oscars and things like that in there. But if I get real predatory fish like water cow goby and things like that, it's all gonna have to be big fish. So what do you guys think? All right, guys. So the community tank has gotten a few more occupants. As you see right here, that's a zebra loach. There is another zebra loach. I also added an additional 2 albino Cory catfish. So there's 4 total in here now. I also added 4 additional Serpae tetra, as well as a bunch of cobra guppies. And then the bigger thing that I added is, if you notice, I have some plants in here now. Hopefully you guys like this. I will tell you this. I know a lot of people have been talking about the kind of fish that I'm putting in here. I put these fish in here because subscribers are asking me to put the fish in here. But the thing is I would like to have an aggressive tank or something like that. Also, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I was meant to buy some bala sharks because I read somewhere that those are schooling fish as well. So I need some more for that guy. I'll go back and get those. But the tetra immediately, got together. I don't know what's going on with this one guppy, but he is actually schooling with the tetra, which is kind of weird. But what I was saying is I may get like a 40-gallon and do all cichlids or something like that, or maybe a small flower horn or something like that, but we'll figure that out later on. But I'm going to continue to add to this community tank. I really like the idea of the community tank, and I also want to add a bunch more plants to it. If you guys have recommendations for plants you'd like to see in here or what you think would look good, let me know. So what I have in here right now is an Amazon sword, and then I have these 2, I cannot remember what this thing was called. Don't worry about this particular tank right now. There are plenty more tanks coming, plenty more fish to be bought. We're gonna expand this army of fish quite tremendously over time. So stay tuned, and I promise you the fish that you want to see will end up in a tank somewhere at some point. All right, guys, so little Max Robert here just went and picked out some more fish. We picked up a couple of more guppies just so we have some more of the topwater fish, right? They provide a lot of movement, which is cool. And then we picked up some more tetras, as well as some more green, because everybody keeps telling me I need to plant the tank. So that's what we're doing, is we're working on planting it and filling it with fish. And yeah, a lot of these fish will not remain in the 100-gallon forever. Eventually the 100-gallon will be turned into a full aggressive tank, but eventually it'll happen. It's just not gonna happen right now. They are going to acclimate. Do you know how to acclimate them?
Yeah, I just put them in the water.
That's right. What does that do to them?
So they get used to the other fish, and they sometimes they get used to them, so we can put them in the tank.
Yeah, that is acclimating, is getting used to their environment. But more specifically, it's about making sure that the water temperature in here matches the water temperature that they just came out of. All right, guys, so we're going to take a look at this Area 51 tank one last time. If you notice, everything looks good in there. This is probably one of my favorite tanks, but we are going to dismantle this tank. And this tank is actually going to become the theme tank. So I'm going to rehome the beta, do a water change, get all these toys out of here, and yes, this will become the next theme tank. So you got to comment below and let me know, what themes do you think we should do next? let me know and I will I'll do a video of building out the next theme tank. Hey Google, turn on the lights. All right, so little Max Robert here went and picked out some new fish today. They are right, some of them are right there. Buenos Aires tetras. We also picked up 3 more male cobra guppies, and that was it today. And really the reason is because we wanted more guppies because they're active and they're up at the top. We like the schooling fish that stay around the bottom. We still have to get this dude right here some friends. He looks stressed out and he's always looking for something, so I'm thinking he needs some friends. So we're gonna pick up some more bala sharks. They just didn't have any. The lady at the pet store is actually going to order, she is normally the aquatic specialist, but they've given that job to somebody else now, and she is actually going to order some really cool fish this time. That way I have a better selection of peaceful, you know, non-aggressive fish that I can put in here. So hopefully that turns out well. She's supposed to place the order on Monday and they'll come in on Thursday. So we'll see. We'll pick up some more fish on Thursday. Anyway, back to this 100-gallon. We did a water change on it today. We completed that water change, about 20% of it. And we also, well, as you can see, we planted plants to give it a little greenery. Now, I don't know if you guys know what these are. Some of them are Amazon swords, and there's some other ones in there. I don't know what they all are. So I have a problem in this 100-gallon. I don't know if you guys watch Planet Fishness, but she just posted a video and she had to go out and buy a specific type of animal that is carnivore for her tank. So I'm also gonna have to buy something similar to that. So I wanna show you guys here. I don't know when they got introduced, but these plants have actually been in here for quite some time now. You're just now getting the video on them. But guess what I have in my tank now? So there is one. There's one right there.
Right there on the back one.
There are so many snails in this tank, and I honestly have no clue where they have come from. I put the plants in there. Perfect example of why you should quarantine anything and everything you do before you put it into your tank. But I don't know where they've come from. But I'm gonna take a page out of Planet Fishness's book and do what she had to do. And I think I'm gonna go pick me up some type of snail killer. We'll have to see what that is. So I will let you guys know in a video soon. So anyway, back to what we were doing here. We have some Amazon swords and some more Amazon swords and then a bunch of other plants that I have no idea what they're called. So we are actually gonna add more plants to this. Let's take a look at the other tanks. The glow tank is looking good. All the glow fish look good. The Area 51 tank. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey Max. Hey dude, what happened to the Area 51 tank?
I took the stuff out.
What? Max didn't do anything to the Area 51 tank. I did something to the Area 51 tank. And what I did was, we did a water change on the beta tank and we, you know, cleaned all of the Area 51 stuff out. We put a small little plant in here just so the beta had it, but we are going to do a theme build on this. Comment below and let me know what theme you would like to see. Little Max and I actually went to the movies today and we saw the new Lion King movie and that thing was awesome. Maybe a Lion King build, maybe a Toy Story 4 build. What about a Stranger Things build? Walking Dead? You guys tell me. Comment below and definitely let us know. What do you think, dude?
I think we should do Lion King. Lion King was so good. And if you haven't seen it, you should go see it because it's really, really good.
So definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys would like to see in this theme tank and we will get that done. All right guys, well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. There's a lot of fish coming to this channel. I promise you that. The guppies and the bala sharks and the angelfish and all of that kind of stuff, that's not it. There's more to come. I promise you. I promise you. These guys are fun to look at. This is Max's first endeavor into having aquariums and fish, and I am using these fish to teach him. So he will work his way up to aggressive fish, I promise. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Little Max Robert here has something to say.
If you haven't followed us on Instagram or subscribed to our channel, do that now.
Yes, like Little Max just said, if you have not followed us on Instagram or you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that now. Like I said just a minute ago, a lot of fish are coming. It's not just these guys in this tank. There's gonna be a lot more. So I'm gonna give you a tour real quick. So this is an exclusive tour of my soon-to-be tank room. This is also my office. Here we go. I've been doing some updates in here. Now there's tools on the floor because I'm still working on stuff, but this is my office. So I've been putting in this wall. This wall also has a hidden compartment in it, which I am finishing out right now. So this hidden compartment is going to house whatever. It's just cool. It's a cool thing to have. So I've been working on this wall. I also put in the floors. Like I said, this is my office slash tank room. So my plan is to have a large tank on this wall and then shelves of tanks on this wall, as well as I'm considering putting one back here as well, directly behind my desk. So my desk will actually sit right here. I'll have a tank back here, a tank right here, and tanks right here. If you are new to my channel and you are liking what you're seeing, please like this video and subscribe. Please definitely subscribe. We're having a great time doing this, guys, and I am gonna tell you now. So at the time of this video, we have hit 5,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. What an accomplishment in just about 40 days. I think that's an amazing accomplishment. I really appreciate the support from everybody. I appreciate Fanatic support. This has been a great journey. I really appreciate it. So for the giveaway, in either my next or, let's see, my video tomorrow or the following day. So either Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. Let's see what those dates are. So either July 23rd or July 24th. We will be announcing the winner of the 10-minute FaceTime call with myself, Little Max Robert, and Brenton. Now, I'm gonna give you a little teaser. It's gonna take us a little bit of time, get the winner chosen, get the call set up, all of those kinds of things. And because it's gonna take a little bit of time, I'm gonna add on to the giveaway. For every additional 100 subscribers that I have, by the time you get your call, we will give you 1 additional minute. If we gain another 1,000 subscribers before we call you, you will not only get 10 minutes, you will get an additional 10 minutes. 1 minute for every 100 subscribers. If you are liking what you're seeing, let everybody know. But we really appreciate the support, guys, and we appreciate everything that you guys do for us. Without you, we would not be here. If you did not want to watch us, we wouldn't be doing it. So we appreciate it. And once again, if you have not subscribed, if you have not followed us on Insta, please do that now. And come here, I need you for a second. Anyway, we, as in me and Max Robert, because he's not listening, but me and Max Robert, we really appreciate the support, and we will see you next time.